Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, second chapter. I am the Art Genius, but you may call me Eric. And in the last episode we finished up with all our side quests. So we are going to have to follow the main quest now. Not have to, but it's gonna be good. So, black suit, black gloves, even sunglasses. Rudy saw someone suspicious at the central factory. Also, Wolf Fort is straight east going via the Tread Plains Road. We should check out the Wolf Fort. We're gonna do exactly that right now. For that we have to go to Tread Plains Road. Mind you, we still could go into Cornelia Tower, into the Topaz Tower, but I don't think we're gonna do that right now. I don't think we're gonna. But Wolf Fort is pretty near actually, so we're gonna head there. Oh god, big guy. It doesn't really look like a snake, it looks more like a mushroom. That's okay. I don't mind. Yeah, there's Cornelia Tower, and this leads us right where we want to get. I would like to fight a few fights as well, but, darn. There it is. Surprise attack. But just in hopes of finding a Shining Palm. Sheep's gone loco. Strength up. Oh, God. Oh, you shouldn't have done that to her. You should not have done that to her. You still have the same magics here. Arts. But I think, I want to see if the big water AoE does not have an area to be set, does it? Holy fun that how much ECP did you get there? That is madness. Sometimes I'm really weirded out by how many CP these guys get. At least Estelle, she gets... That is mental. You just hit that guy in the face. End him. You got your hit 3 quarts, you should be happy. And just look at this beautiful thing. We have Petrify Cloud, oh my god. Petrifying gas on an area. That's so ridiculous. Okay, Petrify Breath is just a single attack, but Petrify Cloud is against all of them. Earth Lance is a single target strong. And this as well is... That just requires 5. And oh man, that's the next level. That requires 12. That's a strong water attack there. I like. And Diamond Dust. Oh, you can freely set it wherever you want to. And it doesn't say. Area S. Attack in brackets set. Attack. I don't understand. I don't understand what makes you able to just freely choose. Ooh. Her EP isn't looking great, that is true. But that is besides the point here. We're still doing greatly. Yeah, I should have attacked that guy with a gate. That's okay. True Sheep Punch, that does 1000 damage. Well, not exactly 1000. That one time that attack did exactly 1000 damage, so I was actually pretty confident that it would do 1000 damage again. You are not using that old bad orbital gun now, no? Okay. Critical round, murder. Nope, never mind. No, come on, man. You can't do this. Do I have like a usable Perillia's meatballs? You're down. That's how that... Oh my god, that's how that works. Now I get it. Those are extremely spicy meatballs. Actually, that makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense. We're going to Wolf Fort, yes. I just thought you would throw them at them. Oh, I haven't explored this area yet, have I? Hi. Turn around. You don't want to be here. Ah! That guy, man. Do you like fire? You don't care about fire at all. Fine, I'm just gonna hit you in the face then. Nope, never mind. You cannot use arts for shit. You're probably also not very close to level up, are you? But we can just use... I'm not gonna use Throw Hurricane with her. I actually want to get her AoEs up. Actually, I'm not gonna get it in. Ouchies. Are you able to finish them off? Yep, you are. Of course you are. Why am I asking that? Why am I asking that question? I should really heal though. I'm unhappy that I didn't go right into town and healed. Oh well. If we find a shining palm, that is equal to a heal. But like this, Serum powder. You have activated the staring contest. Have I now? I didn't want to do that. Here's a sea. There's a lake, I should say. Oh, come on, man. Why'd you do this? You're not gonna make yourself particularly happy here. I'm just gonna be able to murder one sheep off the bat. Well, I could have murdered multiple, but I didn't want to spend those CP. How can you kick somebody and put them to sleep at the same time? I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me. 666 damage. Oliver, you are a bad person. I thought he was gonna kick his own sheep friend. Really? Why can you go twice? That's unfair. What kind of arts do you have? You have Tiara. No, you only have Tiara, which is a small AoE. Which is the problem right here. I really need TloH to have a little more EP, because she's my healer, and if a healer is out of mana, you know, bad things can happen. Leathery tail, earthworm. I'm surprised there's no fishing spot in there. That sucks. That sucks. This leads to the fort. Is there a chest hidden underneath there? Of course there is. Softening bomb. You have already looted this chest. You might have forgotten. Okay. You might have forgotten, but don't think you can just come waltzing back and apologize. You might have forgotten. Pretty neat. Pretty neato burrito. I wonder when that Zephyr... I should look at that. At what that Zephyr vein does, actually. Ooh, Zephyr up. I have not looked at my Zephyr gain at all. Okay, I'm gonna use arts, and I'm going to use... Flare arrow. And with you, I'm just gonna... No, I'm not gonna use a healing item on you. What? You're kidding me. At least he didn't attack Estelle. But we could really go for an AoE heal here. Come on, Estelle, you can do it. Yep. I wouldn't have needed to attack that guy with Oliver then. Under these circumstances. My experience gain is really cut in, well, pieces by now. But, yeah, we're just gonna go toward the Wolf Fort now. We've fiddled around long enough with all the side quests and shenanigans. You've probably awaited the story for a long time here. Wolf Fort. And here's the Wolf Fort. It's really peaceful here. I guess we don't need to worry about Calvert invading us and stealing our puppies or something, huh? Quite a difference compared to the Haken Gate. Of course, unlike my glorious fatherland, Calvert and Liberl are easy friends. And Erebonia's done nothing to deserve different, huh? I imagine our relationship with Calvert has something to do with it, although beyond that, the gate is a mountain pass that would be difficult for a full army to pass through. That's why the gate is so small as well, I recall. Ah yes, far different from the Haken Gate, which faces onto a great open road. The hell's with the chickens though, it's embarrassing. Ah, whatever. Let's get to asking some questions. We should probably say hi to whoever's in charge first. Right. Bok-bok. Bok-bok, bok-bok. Ah, there's fresh eggs. I was kind of waiting for those. Back then on in the orphanage, I was talking to chickens as well, and I was unhappy not have found eggs, but I didn't mention it. So what's in here? There's a crest on the thingy. Ah! CWO Pace. Commanding officer? No. I wonder what that stands for. Ah, you're the bracers the guild called ahead about, right? Here to investigate the earthquake from what Miss Kilika said on the phone. Yeah, that's right. Wow, I keep forgetting how thorough Kilika is. Haha, she even keeps us on our toes every now and then. Anyway, we'll do everything we can to help. Cheers! To start with, how about you explain how the earthquake went down? Well, let's see. The earthquake happened 3 days ago at roughly 1700 hours. The earthquake itself wasn't all that strong and it only lasted 10 seconds. Still though, earthquakes rarely ever happen around here. Some of my men are spooked, let me tell you. The part that spooked me though, once I contacted command at Leaston Fortress to report. They told you that no other part of the region had experienced an earthquake, yes? Exactly right, miss. And it wasn't just Leaston, even Sangtime Gate didn't feel anything, and they are practically up the damn road. I called in to Size and Elmo, and learned they felt nothing either. It's like Kilika said. Speaking of which, did you hear there was an earthquake in Size today? Yeah, I heard about that. And that's the thing, we didn't feel so much as a wobble here. Localized earthquakes that only strike small specific areas. Not what I would call the most natural thing in the world. Well, that covers the quake. Anything else happen that caught your attention aside from that? Like, did you see anyone strange? No, I've heard no meaningful reports from my men. It's possible they saw something so minor they didn't feel the need to report it to me immediately, though. Feel free to ask them some questions, maybe jog their memories a bit. Sure, thanks, sir. Let's go talk to the gate guards. Can we rest here for a bit, though? Nope. Feel free to ask around. Well, not in these beds, mind you, but somewhere else? Oh, wait, I remember this barrel. There was something in this barrel, I think. What do you need? What, do you need something? Yeah, we're with the Bracer Guild. We'd like you to help with our investigation. I don't mind, but please keep it short. Estelle asked if anything suspicious had happened before or after the earthquake. Earthquake? You mean the one 3 days ago? That the day the earthquake happened was just a normal day. If anything suspicious had happened, I'd have reported it long ago. I see. Seems this was a swing and a miss. Is that all you needed? Yeah, that's plenty. Sorry to disturb your work. No problem. We're both on the job after all, aren't we? Well then, if you'll excuse me. You have important business to attend to. I see that. I can see that. I also have important business to attend to. I would like to sleep here. Oh, I can buy food here though. Talk. Hey, welcome to this totally ordinary bar. May I have a moment? Sure, what is it? So we're with the Bracer Guild. We'd like you to help with our investigation a little, if you can anyway. No problem, not like I have any customers anyway. Oh, that's sad. It's what I always say about my viewers. Estelle asked if anything odd had happened before or after the earthquake. Sorry, I can only remember the earthquake itself. Heck of a surprise that was. When it suddenly hit, it was like, rah! I was shocked. So there was nothing that caught your attention before or after the earthquake? Nothing particularly different from the norm, no. I mean, I was in this bar the whole time, so there wouldn't be a whole lot that could happen. Ah, yeah, of course. Doesn't seem like there are any leads to follow here. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. No, don't worry about it. Thanks for your cooperation. What do you have to sell? Buy foul magma rose. I have that. And I have used that before. I'm actually gonna buy a couple of those because that strength buff is not gonna be too. It's not gonna be waste. Rock Eater. Ah, that says it can be used as bait, and this cannot be used as bait. Ah, Liberl Carp and Crab. Ah, man, I thought the Liberl Carp was bait too, but only the normal carp is bait. Fine. Sold all that. Valeria base. A bad tasting fish. Rock Eater. Worth a little more. Alright. And I'm not gonna sell these. I want to get more of those. I could convert... Oh my god, I have a lot of Zephyr. If I converted all of these, I would get a lot of money. What is it? We're with the Bracer Guild. We'd like to ask you about the earthquake 3 days ago. Ah, that was pretty scary. It was my first earthquake, so I didn't really understand what was going on. So, are you guys here to investigate the damage it caused or something? No, not quite. Actually, Estelle asked if anything odd had happened before or after the earthquake. Odd events, huh? I mean, would you be talking about that really beefy dude dressed in black with sunglasses? Nah, not possible. I'm not gonna even mention him. Really, the oddest thing was the earthquake itself. Well, I'm sure that's true, but I'm asking if there was anything curious aside from the earthquake. Sorry, there's nothing I really remember. The earthquake was so strong that everything else just flew right out of my head. Ah, okay. In that case, not much point in asking anything else. Sorry to bother you, you can get back to work. Yeah, sorry. If you need anything else though, just say the word. Nope, nothing else. And you? Ah. Sup? We're from the Bracer Guild. Are you okay, sir? I hope we're not disturbing you. But could you answer some questions? Oh, sure, but... Estelle asked the soldier about any odd things he might have seen when the earthquake happened. Odd things? Let me think. I was, checking the light blocking abilities of my hat when the quake hit. Yeah. I thought the chief was yelling at me first. But nope, I didn't see anyone around. I mean, I thought it was a prank at first, not an earthquake. Wasn't really all that strong. This isn't so much a strange occurrence as it is an admission that you're awful at your job. Ah, but to sleep standing, that is a rare skill, Estelle. I, however, can consume an entire full-course meal while asleep on a sofa. Why the hell are you trying to brag about that? So, was there anything else you can remember? At all? Actually, Henning said he saw something weird, but... Something weird? Well, this was the day before the earthquake, mind you. One of the other guards here, Henning, asked if anyone passed through the gate. When I told him I hadn't seen anyone, he just shook his head. Well, that's curious. I wonder what that was about. He might be able to tell us something. Let's go talk to Henning again. Henning. Are you Henning? Of course you're Henning. Oh, hey, need something else? Actually, yeah, we talked to Bram. Estelle explained what they heard from Bram. Oh, right, that. Yeah, I did ask him that. You asked if something weird had passed through the gate? Someone weird had passed through the gate? Yeah, let me explain. So, 4 days ago, I just finished my watch and was going off duty. Just as I was leaving, though, I saw a weird man coming up the road. A weird man? Was it a man garbed in white with a mask, perchance? Or a beefy man dressed in black with sunglasses? A mask? No, he wasn't that weird. It was a tall guy wearing a black suit. He also had these black glasses on. Black glasses! Those could be sunglasses, right? Yeah. They're pretty rare still, so it's likely the same guy. Sunglasses, huh? Anyway, just before I went on break, I saw him coming up the road. Most of the travelers who pass by here stop in at the bar, so I figured I'd see him inside. I take it he didn't. Yeah, that's the thing. He didn't show, so I asked Bram, and he said nobody passed through. And he's a lazy snob, but he ain't so bad at his job that he'd just let a stranger pass through without checking. Perchance he had business at your barracks? He may have spoken to your commander, for example. I see. I was pretty curious at that point and asked the commander, and he said nobody been in there during that time period either. So I have to wonder what happened to that guy I saw. Doesn't seem like he came through. Okay, this is really suspicious. We should tell Kilika about this. Yeah, no question. Thanks for sharing all this with us. My pleasure. I feel better having gotten it all off my chest. Sorry for that bad reading. I feel kind of bad about that myself. I messed up a bunch there. Any eggs for me? Any fresh eggs? Ah, fresh eggs. I love fresh eggs. Give me fresh eggs. We're done investigating, but we need to report to the commander here. We can return to the guild after we check in with him. Maybe he'll let us sleep on the sofa there. Hello again. Were my men helpful? Actually, yeah. Estelle told Pace about the man in sunglasses. Do you say that? The man in sunglasses. The man in a black suit wearing sunglasses would be more accurate, in my opinion. So, Henning saw a suspicious man. Hard to think he had something to do with the earthquakes, but he sounds suspicious regardless. I'll report this to command at least. Yeah, thanks. Alright, think that about wraps it up. Let's get back to Kilika and tell her what we know. Alright. They're building an earthquake machine now. Oh, wait a second. Hey, you lot! Good, I made it in time. What do you mean, sir? Has something happened? I contacted Leaston about what we talked about previously and heard something surprising. I figured it was up to me to tell you all. Surprising what now? Wait, don't tell me. Yeah. Earthquake? There was just an earthquake at the Sanctime Gate. Earthquake. What? Hearing this, Estelle's group rushed to the Sanctime Gate. What the hell is with you fool bracers? Can't you see we're in the middle of cleanup after the earthquake? If you have to nose around, I'd prefer you to do it later. Sorry, sir, but this is our job. We won't get in the way of the cleanup. Do you mind if we do a little questioning? If HQ hadn't ordered it, I'd tell you lot to clear out. I've got some urgent business to take care of. You can get the details from my second-in-command, Warrant Officer Talbot. He's in the storage area over there, cleaning up, like you should do as well. Okay, we'll talk to him, thanks a lot. Just make damn sure you don't interfere with any actual work going on here. Now, if you'll excuse me. What a jerk. Whoa, it really is kind of bad in here. Do you think we should help out a little? I mean, just to be friendly? To be honest, I'd keep your hands to yourself. This is a military facility, remember. There might be secret documents or something scattered around that we aren't supposed to see. Yeah, good point, I guess. Still, this is quite a bit more damage than the City's size earthquake, isn't it? That didn't cause nearly as much of a mess. The ferocity of an of the quake should be the primary line of inquiry then. As well as asking about our mystery man. Yeah, that guy in the sunglasses. Well, first things first, let's talk to the second-in-command guy. Who are you? Private Hector. Seems like stuff's collapsed all over the guard post. It'll be hard to guard anything until we clean this mess up. Do you have a bed? Oh, no matter how much I clean, it never ends. Ah, I hate it! Oh, this is a disaster. No way I can keep the business open without cleaning up a little first. Talia. That sure was a big earthquake. Haven't felt anything like that in a long time. One way or another I've got some cleaning up to do. Might as well get started. Well, if they have an earthquake machine now, man. They've probably watched the TV show Arrow, the first season of it anyways. That's where they got their idea from. Bishop Revel. Is that a woman? That's a woman. It brings me great joy to say that no one was injured. Every cloud has a silver lining. Alright. Private Vein. Private Vein. What a mess, right? The tremors from the earthquake were not worth something else. That's where you are. If you need assistance of some kind, you can speak to Talbot. I've already told you where he is. For now, I have urgent business that requires my attention. Yeah, sure, dude. I think this is where I found the impede 3 quartz in the first game. Maybe now there's another good one. Actually, I should probably do this afterwards. So, what a strange door. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. Until next time, bye-bye.